Hello guys, welcome back. I'm back with another episode of my series Who is Roblox Lore. Now you may have heard of Clockwork mentioned throughout the years on Roblox, but you probably don't know too much about him. That's right, Clockwork isn't just a pair of shades or headphones. Oh no, Clockwork was an intern administrator for Roblox back in 2007-2008. Clockwork first interned somewhere around the age of 17 to 18 years old, and still in high school, which is something worth mentioning considering it's not very common that Roblox gives internships to anyone that's not in college. There were some outliers to this though. Clockwork is known for contributing to moderation, hat making, and coding back in the day. He's probably most known for his famous Clockwork shades, headphones, and Clockwork teapot turret, which was an item he made and scripted to take into any game and wreak havoc on noobs. Clockwork made quite a few games as well during his time on Roblox, some including Mount Roblox, Rainbow Road, Vertigo Barf Barf Vomit Blarg. Yes, that's the real name. And of course, we can never forget the classic Dodge the Teapots of Doom. Clockwork also made a really neat Roblox fan site called Roblox HQ, which was majorly popular back in the day. This site consisted of place reviews for all sorts of Roblox games, and you could add your own review of popular games. A noob meter, which you could enter a sentence of your choosing and let it tell you how much of a noob you really are. But most importantly, this site hosted the Clockwork level calculator, which for those of you who don't know was basically a way of flexing of how cool you really were. This calculator would have you enter in your place visits, months played, profile views, number of friends, KOs, and wipeouts, which Roblox used to record to show you how many kills to deaths you had, and lastly, forum posts, which is also no longer a thing. After entering all of that, you simply clicked calculate and it would show you your very own level. People used to be so proud of this level you would see people boasting about them in their profile bios. One small interesting fact is that the Clockwork shades were not always on sale. They actually would only go on sale during special times and during certain Roblox sales, which I will get more into in a future video. Every time they would put Clockwork shades back on sale, they would always be priced at 19,358 Robux, which is actually Clockwork's Roblox ID. That's where they got the number from. Now I'll read from some of the blog posts about Clockwork. A farewell to interns. Stoker and Clockwork both finished their internships with us this past Friday. Clockwork is returning to his senior year in high school. Stoker is going to be a senior at Stanford, where he will be wrapping up his degree in computer science. Both may continue to pop their heads in from time to time. We'll all certainly miss the interns. Builders of cool levels, moderation jockeys, movers of heavy objects, tier. Before leaving, Clockwork and Stoker compiled a list of intern stats. Behold. Now this is all very important, but the most important thing here are the hats. The number of hats in the catalog were 66. Number of hats in the catalog made by us, which is Stoker and Clockwork, 44 of those hats. 44 of those 66 hats were made by Clockwork and Stoker. 52 hats were made by them in total, which means a few of those hats weren't actually uploaded. I don't know if those hats were ever released, most likely they were, but right now we don't know too much about those. Clockwork, of course, made lots of cool levels while he was here this summer. Now he's running what might be called the first serious Roblox fan site, and has put a lot of his maps up for download. In addition, he's created a Roblox level calculator that assigns a number or score to your Roblox account. The top reported score so far is 86. Try it and see how you stack up. It was great having you guys around. Hopefully you'll come back next year. On the upside, I have a whole 4 cubicles to myself. Plans are underway to merge them into an Uber cubicle cave fort. Telemon. Like Clockwork, the illustrious and infamous Clockwork has returned. Clockwork was one of our summer interns last year and we didn't scar him too badly, so he decided to come back for more. We'll be getting a couple more interns over the next couple of weeks. We're going to put them to work cranking out great stuff for you guys, and giving me rides around the office in my wheelie chair. So you guys do your part and give them all a warm welcome, and I'll do my part and make sure the wheels on my chair are all oiled up. Clockwork runs Roblox HQ, a website chock full of Robloxy goodness. He's an accomplished 3D modeler and programmer. He starts school at Stanford this September. Telemon. Now Clockwork also had a hand in quite a few other things as well, but for the sake of this episode and keeping it shorter, we will get to those other things in other episodes about those individual items. But some of those items include stuff such as the Void Star. Kind of cool that he had a hand in creating that and the contest to go with it, but we'll get more into that in another episode. Well guys, that is it for this episode of Who is Roblox Lore. Please let me know in the comment section who you think should be featured next. See ya!